The region beta paradox. Often we fail to improve our lives simply because things don't get bad enough. If your new job is hell, you'll leave it. But if it's just unsatisfying, you'll likely grind it out. Thus, small problems often threaten our quality of life more than big ones. So, staying on the topic of work as an example, if you hate your boss, you don't like the work, it doesn't satisfy you, it doesn't align with your values, you don't get on with the colleagues around you, you're a lot more likely to seek an alternative. You're more likely to seek out something that can pay you the same amount of money and you actually enjoy a bit more, if the only thing that you're doing it for is the money. But if you're in another situation where it wasn't so bad, but it wasn't great, so your colleagues, they're okay. The work, it's not really satisfying, but it's okay as well. Your boss might be power hungry, but it might not necessarily directly affect you. You can get by, and you're sort of in this place where you can just sit in that discomfort for a little bit longer and hope that it will go away in the long run. And the whole idea behind this is that it doesn't go away. So you end up sitting in this discomfort for a lot longer than you would if you were forced to make a change. So if you were in this job where everything was awful and you make that active decision to leave, you're almost forced to because it is so bad. But we sit in that weird place in the middle. So I saw this segment in an article from Shayla Love, and it just explains it in a bit more detail. Everyone puts up with mild annoyances each day, whether it be at your job, with your family, your habits, your living environment, or your body. You brush them off thinking, this isn't so bad, so it can't affect me for very long. I'm not going to move apartments over a lack of natural light or quit my job because my boss sends emails on Friday nights at 10 p.m. These situations aren't that bad, and so you don't do anything about them. Whether it be to take action or kickstart psychological processes to cope, this is the beta region, the no man's land for circumstances that don't prompt action or response. The paradox is that these more mild discomforts or relationships can end up lasting much longer and cause you more upset or damage than a situation, person, or event that is more acutely upsetting, but which prompts you to take action to resolve it, so that the distress doesn't last. I wonder if after hearing that, you can think of a time in your life where maybe this happened to you and maybe you stayed in a situation that wasn't brilliant for you just because it wasn't that bad. When I think back to one of my previous relationships where we'd been together for quite a while, a number of years, the relationship wasn't bad. She wasn't a bad person. Nothing was really that bad. But it wasn't right. It didn't feel quite right. So after a bit of thought and ruminating in my own mind, I decided to end it. And now looking back on it, years on, I can see that it worked out for the better for both of us. So I think the key here is that if you feel that little bit of discomfort, now I'm not talking massive discomfort, I'm talking that little thing where in your mind, you're just not quite right. You've got to give it the time. You've got to actually delve into it and try to understand why that is there. Understand what's causing it and what can be done about it. If you're listening to this, have a quick moment to reflect. What is an area of slight discomfort that you've been sitting in, hoping it will go away, that you've been letting go on for too long?